I still need to work on this recipe. Why does coffee at home never taste the same as at the store? Today is the dreaded day where I'm gonna make over my office room. So I'm gonna build bookshelves. I'm also planning to move my table because if you saw in one of my other vlogs, I bought a PC and the desk is actually facing the window, which I originally did want because I have a walking pad and I thought that if it faced the window, I would use it more. Guess what? I haven't used it since we moved in. So it's basically kind of useless right now. But I want to move the desk to the other side of the wall so that I can put up decor. Also so that I can film while I'm in the office, because every time I film in the office, I always have to go back and blur the windows, which it doesn't take too long to be honest, but it's still very annoying during the editing process. Best believe I have really been pushing off building the bookshelves for as long as I can, and I realized that there's no better time than today. For once, thanks to the sun, I finally have energy because most of the days I will literally lay in my bed all day, which is super depressing, but can't be helped because some days are just super gloomy. This is the before of my book corner. I want to put my bookshelves over here and probably try to keep my chair over here. Eventually, I'd also like to add a backdrop to where my chair is, like I used to have in my parents' house. This setup was never meant to be permanent. I just did it because I was starting my book talk journey and I wanted a cute backdrop. As you can see, I never really finished it. Even though I never finished it and even though it's a little ugly and bare, I'm definitely gonna miss it. Obviously, we're gonna get a glow up in my new house, but it just feels so weird after all these years to finally move out of my parents' house. Now that I'm moving, it's time to tear it all down away. Kind of sad, but also more spacious. And I put these pictures up because originally this is my sister's room, but while she's in college, we just sleep here. Let me unbox the bookshelves and see how big they are first. I did buy these LED lights from Walmart that I might put up in this corner. Not sure yet. I don't know where else I would put it. I guess I could put it all around here since I plan to put my desk on this side of the wall now. After much hard work, I'm done. Oh my god. This is how tall I need my man to be. On to bookshelf number 2. I'm not going to build it because I'm sure y'all were stressing watching me build it. I moved the bookshelf for a little TikTok transition, so let me put them back. I finally finished building the second one. Oh, yeah, definitely not correct. It is a new day. Are we at all surprised that I didn't finish it in one day? No. I was expecting to, but that didn't work out because it was exhausting building these bookshelves. I think organizing the shelves is gonna be a task in itself because there's a lot of thinking that actually goes into putting the books on the shelf. I want them to be really organized and have a good look to them, but I just don't know how exactly I'm gonna go with it. And I also don't think I have enough books to fill all these shelves because I really underestimated how big they are. I've seen some girls like Brittany Lee go and buy books just to put on the shelves, which I've thought about doing, I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I'm not rich. So I don't know how realistic that is. And I also don't want to waste money if I don't know if I'm going to like the books. I used to be like, I'm just going to buy the book because I know I'm going to like it because TikTok likes it or people on Booksta like it. But now I've realized that my taste has changed a lot and I tend to not enjoy books as much as people on BookTok or Booksta do. I don't know if you can see, but I have these 2 bins with books in them and I have to clean them out a little bit. I'm just gonna start putting them on the shelves, but I'm not gonna organize them yet, just so I can get a feel of how many books I actually have all together and what shelves I want to put them on and how I want to organize them. This is from the book It Ends With Us, and I tore it up as my backdrop at my parents' house. I think I'm gonna save these pages for this backdrop. Look how much cushioning I put in for my babies. This was the tandem read. I remember tabbing all of these and it was a lot of work. Okay, brought some friends from downstairs. And then I also have this candle from Valentine's, the $5 section at Target. This was also at the $5 section in Target. It fits really nice on the shelf. I thought it was gonna be too big, but it's great. I'm gonna organize now by series. Oh gosh. So I've separated them all into their series. It's just a matter of what shelves I want to put them. I think I'm going to ignore the bottom shelves for now because nobody's really going to see that. I guess for now I can put the chair. So I'm going to put series I don't really care for on the bottom. I also have a crown that I don't know where it is. I want to put it with the Throne of the Fallen series. I haven't read the second book yet, but there's also this book, The Games Gods Play, that I didn't really like. And I missed the return window because apparently Target changed their return window for books to 30 days instead of 90 days, which sucks because I do not read that fast. But since I spent the extra dime to get the special edition sprayed edges, I still want to show it off. I'm going to put The Games Gods Play like this to show the edges off, and then I'm going to put Throne of the Fallen on top. When you guys are organizing books, do you guys do ascending or descending order? Because I usually stack the first book on the bottom and then however many other books are, I stack them on top. That just makes the most sense to me. For sure, I want my fantasy books to be up, so I might, these are all my romance books, I might put them on this shelf. Do Allie Hazelwood. And the parts. think I want to stack Once Upon a Broken Heart like this, but then this is probably the stack I'll have to do in descending order. I do have my fox stuffy that I want to put right here. Perfect. Should we go over all my stuffies? So this is a capybara my brother won for me at a claw machine shop. This is a duck cake, I guess. I can't remember if I won this for myself or not, but I do remember that I wanted this big bunny instead, but my sister made me trade it for something she wanted. And then I have Gojo. I have this giant bear my mom got for me ages ago. Me and my sister begged her for each of our own. And then I have this $1 plush bear that my husband got me. I have my pink bear. I think she's from Build-A-Bear. Yeah, I see her tag right here. And then I also have this other bear that I've had since I was a baby. And this little necklace that my bear's wearing is a string that we used to have for our pet chicken that we called Chicky, that passed away very early on because we were kids with pets and we did not deserve pets. And then here is my tulip I named Petunia. We'll see if she's gonna go nice on the shelf because her tulips are quite, yeah. I think I'm gonna put the ducky cake here. I'm gonna move this a shelf up. Air fryer. Watching the roll flip back is making me sad because I'm realizing that my floors are slanted down this way. I don't really have a solution for it. I mean, I could put cardboard under the bookshelf, but then it would kind of look ugly. But my chair is also hiding it, so I might as well do it. Guess I have to take off all the books, which would be rather inconvenient for me. I don't know why in the world I thought I needed 2 bookshelves. This smells so good. You know what I just realized is that my sister bought me this for Christmas. So I'll probably end up making it and then put it up there. This is honestly kind of sad, but it was the best I could do with all the books I have. I still want to run downstairs and grab a couple stuff that I think might fit well on the shelves. So let's see if I can improve. This is honestly more than I thought I had. Oops. First, we have this little turtle I got in Mexico when I went to Cancun my first time. I'm gonna put this one here because this is my nature theme shelf kind of water themed because Bridge Kingdom and also The Sunken City, which I haven't read yet. I might have to move that then because it's a little awkward. Oh my goodness. Just a few other small gadgets. She's not 100% complete. I still have to fill a lot of empty spaces, but I am pretty happy with how it turned out. Sorry the lighting is really bad, by the way. Today's just a sad, gloomy day, but we'll go over the bookshelf tour. So over here we have Clockwork Angel and City of Bones. Then we have This Woven Kingdom, These Infinite Threads, the rest of Tara Mafi's books. And I put this one up because it's super pretty. Then I put my pink bear to kind of match. Right here we have Alex Astor's series, Gojo, Mofusan from Japan, and then a bunch of adult fantasies. Here we have our fox and Once Upon a Broken Heart, my fairy from the blind box that I wanted so badly and got, thank God. Caraval and Spectacular. Over here, I just put Quicksilver because I really like the cover. And then these are YA fantasies. This shelf is just this pink tray from Target, like I mentioned earlier, the candle. I got this in Canada a really long time ago. There's like a little note inside. I can't remember if I wrote anything on it or not. I also have my bunny from my childhood that I love. This is basically Chloe Gong's shelf. We have her duology, and then I believe this is a trilogy. I don't know though, because I didn't get far into this book. I kind of soft DNF'd it. And then my perfume lady, and these are the novella books to this duology. If you haven't read it, highly recommend. This is kind of my earthy elements shelf. So we have the Shepherd King duology and then the Sunken City. Then we have the Bridge Kingdom. I'm currently reading book 3, so that's why it's not in the stack. And then I have this plushie. You can flip it and it makes a mad face if you want to be the mad octopus, but I want to be the happy octopus. So there we go. This shelf, you already know. This shelf is YA romances. Actually, I lied. Scratch off YA. This is just mixed romances. This is what it looks like. The logic behind putting the ducky cake here was because of these yellow covers, and I thought of the 7-year slip and the lemon cake, and I was like, you know what? It's yellow, so let it be lemon cake, I guess, even though it has a strawberry on top. This shelf is just random books I have and then the 2 dark romances. This is a book I had my sister buy me for Christmas one year. I asked for it only because I was in my depressed phase where I really wanted to change aspects in my life and I just never got to it. I mean, I probably only read like 1 page and I didn't like it. This one is on my TBR for April. This one, I don't know whose book it is. It was at my parents' and I just took it in case I needed more pages to rip out. I've never read this book, but I remember the hype when I was young. And then a bunch more of my squishies. Down here, of course, we have the games Gods Play and then Throne of the Fallen series. I am still going to try to find my crown, but right now I don't feel really motivated to dig through boxes. We have some empty space here. So sad. And the last shelf we have here is my panda, my bear, and then Spark of the Everflame. This edition of When the Moon Hatched. So beautiful. Love the blue. Bride, Fall of Ruin and Wrath, and then Remember Me. Just imagine you're me, okay? This is our current read, and we're here in the book corner reading. What a beautiful view.